Today I'm going to be doing a little decorating in our bedroom. Since we've moved into the house, I've kind of focused more on the main parts of the house. Although I've been slow about decorating everything, I've wanted to take my time and not rush anything to be sure I don't bring things into the house that I'm gonna immediately wish I hadn't bought. I've tried to be more careful and selective about the things that I've brought into the house. Today I wanted to focus a little bit more on the bedroom. So I'm gonna show you what's in here, which isn't much. I like a sparse look, but also a balanced look and just things that I really love. Let me show you around and show you the things that I have done, and then I'm planning to do a quick and easy DIY for a peg rail to go on a wall in here. And I'm also going to go to the antique shop and see if there happens to be anything there that needs to come home with me to decorate my bedroom. Talking about this corner over here. What I am actually envisioning for that corner, and I just haven't found it yet, is an old secretary desk. I would really like to have one of those, and I think that wall there would be a good place for one to go. I got the little glasses at an antique store to decorate with old books and the old mirrors. And I did have a box sitting here on this table, and I have recently moved it over onto the top of our chest of drawers. We've had this bed now for, I guess, about 27 years now. I love my bed and it has special meaning to me. So I'm thinking for this wall over here, I would maybe either like to find another box to go on top of it, maybe a little smaller one, or just something to hang on the wall above it. And on this wall over here is where I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and DIY a peg rail to go over there, and then I can hang things on it. I haven't really decided about putting anything above the bed. I'm kind of thinking just leave it blank because I have the chandelier hanging there, and so I probably won't put anything above the bed unless something just really jumps out at me at some point and I go, oh, that would look good above my bed, because that's kind of the way I work. But obviously, curtains are also something else that I need to work on for in here. So anyway, let's go antique shopping. over. I did get a couple of things and I can't wait to show them to you. Can you guess what they are? I'll get right to it and show you what they are, but I would like to know if you saw something there that you think would look good in my house, whether it's in my bedroom or anywhere else. Sometimes I overlook things, and that shop is not very far from my house, and I go there probably a little too often, but I am not against going back and hunting down what you saw that you liked and see if it would work for me. Here's what I got. I got the box. Did anyone guess this box when you saw it? I had mentioned that I was gonna look for a box to go on top of my dresser, and wouldn't you know, there was one there that I think will work. I had this somewhere else in my house, and this was actually something that I found on eBay and bought a while back. But I thought it would go maybe above the boxes on the wall, but I think that is just gonna give it a little too much height. But I do love this old oil painting, so I'll either put it back where I got it over in the other part of the house, or I may still find a spot in here for it to go. And the other thing I got, this big Chippendale mirror. I love it. The only thing is, I don't think it will work in my bedroom, but I am gonna find somewhere else in the house for it to go, even if I have to swap something around. I've been looking for a Chippendale style mirror now for a long time, and you don't really see them a lot here in the area where I live. So when I saw this one, I just had to get it. Will work really well over here on this wall. So I am actually going to move all this stuff and get my step ladder to hang it, because usually I just stand on things, but I would hate to break this old table, so that's what I'm going to do. I decided to try one of the extra mirrors that I had here in our water closet. For the DIY peg rail, I bought a 1x4 board from Home Depot that was already cut to length. I just held it up on the wall where I wanted it to go and used the stud finder to find the studs and mark the board where the screws needed to go. Then I used my drill to pre-drill the holes so it would be easier to screw into the wall. Then I used a larger drill bit to make an indentation so I will be able to inset the screws that go into the wall. I also pre-drilled some holes for all the pegs to be able to screw into the board. Then I could easily just put all the pegs into the board by hand. Since I used a pen instead of pencil, and I made a lot of mistakes before deciding where the peg should go, I had to do a little sanding. I stained my peg rail in a color that I was hoping would go really well with my bed. Then I let it dry overnight. To make the process of hanging it up a whole lot easier, I asked my husband to come give me a hand. I shopped my house to find just a few things to go ahead and hang on the peg rail. Peg rails are so fun to decorate though. I'm sure it will be changing a lot. Now let me give you another little tour around the room now that everything is complete. Thank you for joining me today as I decorated my bedroom. I hope you will come back again. I'm sure I will be adding some more to it, maybe putting up some more curtains, and who knows what all. So be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all here again next week.